Hey guys, I am Chris Gaylor.
And I'm Amber Foss of Kajin Cosplay, and today we are finally watching the finale of Dororo, so episode 24.
I am not ready.
It's been so long since we were supposed to record it, and now it's done.
We are... You know, this show is really, really good, and I feel like because of how afraid we were of getting to the end of this and just be rid of it forever, because I mean once we're through with this episode there's nothing new about Dororo that's gonna come out, you know?
No.
I think that made it easier for us to just postpone everything. Even though this show is so good and it's so easy to fall back into it. Like last episode you saw us, like it was crazy. And now Hyakkimaru and Tahomaru are in a burning castle fighting it out as Dororo, the mom, Jukai, they're all going there. Tahomaru's two friends are dead.
Yeah.
He screamed. By the way, these two brothers are really good at screaming.
The voice actor did a great job.
I know.
Seriously.
Today it's really hot. We're probably way too red to do this, but let's do this in cosplay like last time and finish this.
Yep.
I am not ready. But we'll do this. I'm gonna cry, guys. I'm sure I'm gonna cry. Okay.
Oh.
So, let's do this. I know I'm gonna cry. I have a feeling I'm gonna cry, so let's cry! Hey!
You know what? I'm pretty sure that the brother's gonna just die of smoke inhalation first.
That'd be sad as well, but... This Dororo and Hyakkimaru.
Not the Tahomaru. Okay, so I'm gonna
Well,
try
it's
this
their story.
guys.
It's their story. I love how the demon eyes close when he's thinking about this.
Well, whose fault is that? Huh?
ここにずっとああ貴様とは違うならなぜ足りない何お前は足りない俺のように
True.
誰がなぜだなぜ足りない
Oh. It gets to your soul. Don't try to hide it from him.
兵庫だから返せ貴様の全てをこの国に
I love how he described that the shift in his soul is because they were both lacking something. Oh god. Oh. That was quick. The demon is gonna take possession of him? It's gonna try to kill him right there? No! Fucking hell! They were okay! Oh, shit! Oh my god! The demon. Oh, they have to kill the demon together. Guys, do this.
doing? Well, I think he's getting his eyes back. Oh my god! I don't want him to die after this. His mom and his pseudo dad.
やっとそなたをあの時何があろうとこの手を離すべきではなかった
I'm kind of dying back there,
与
guys.
えていればよかっ
Oh.
たどれほどそなたを愛おしいと愛おしいと
あったかい
Oh, please go away. Leave.
わしがお前にやるべきものは手でも足でもなかったのだ。よいか百鬼丸、生きろ。その血にまみれた体に鬼ではなく人を宿せ。その火種は手に入れたはず。
Open your eyes, kid. And take care of the other one.
あなたには待っている子がそばにいてくれるあの子がいる
よけ。
I don't know. I really don't know.
ここにいたらもう一枚早くこっちだ急がねえと入り口にも火が燃えてる急に吸い込むんじゃねえぞ肺が焼けちまうからな 許してください寂しい思いをさせましたでもこれからはずっと母はあなたのそばにおりますよ安心なさいもう決して離れません
You're kind of burning.
これでやっと
No. Seriously. Seriously.
あげてくれ。よし来た。
兄貴の腕柔らかくてあったけややっと取り返したんだな
綺麗。空綺麗だ。
空
ドロロ。
バカ兄貴
これがお前さんの因果の節目だ。しっかり見ておくんだね。その目で。
なんだ
It's gonna end.
そりゃおめえの言う武士に頼らないで自分たちの力で生活を立てるってのはわかるしそうしたいのはみんな同じだけどよ
その力ってのが問題だ。お前らたちに刀や槍は扱えねえよ。
違う違うオイラが言ってんのはそんな力じゃね
ではそれはどのよう
えいいか金だ武士の力も鬼神の力も借りねえ戦もしねえとなると残るのは金の力しかねえだら
おいおい、そんな金どこにあるってんだよ。
I'm fucking rich.
苦労しねえよ
金ならある
Yeah?
まあありかは遠いんだがよちょっとした隠し金山ってとこだ
本当か。
どこだいその場所は
落ち着け落ち着けま 2,3 日中に取りに行くから準備しといてくれや
Oh my god, he's still alive.
すべて鬼神から取り戻したか。その目で初めて見るこの国はどうじゃ。美しいか。綺麗ではない。そうであろう。お前のために国も民もどれほど血を流したか。
Because of
いや
you,
これからも
Ariel.
流し続けねばなる。あの日 お前をサンバなどに任せずこの手で息の根を止めるべきであった。死せばこの身コンパクトなりて我が子他方丸とこの地を守る鬼神となろう。
すぐ戻ってくるって言ったのに。
That was necessary.
ひょっとするともうこの辺りにはいないのかもしれないね。
どういうことだよ。
また旅に出たのかもしれないってことさ。あの子はね、やっと生まれたとこなのさ。いや、体を取り戻したからじゃないよ。心持ちのことさ。
なんだよそれ。
半分生きかけてた修羅の道を抜けて人の道を歩き直さなきゃいけねえ。ただそうするにしちゃ随分と人を殺めてきたからね。
He needs to learn how to be human.
兄貴のお母ちゃんのこと。
He's gonna go on a self-discovering journey. Oh.
俺の行く道はそこじゃない。俺は人だ。あんたも鬼神になるな。人として生きろ。
Oh my god. Out of all the characters I wanted to die, the only one I actually wanted to die didn't die.
あの日は
Fucking hell.
鬼神にすがらねば。
But how it happened
この
though.
国を継いでいたらわしが望んだ第五の繁栄を百鬼丸
Now
鬼
you
神が
realize
欲
it?
するほどのお前のその生きる力の中に
I actually think I prefer this though to how it would have ended if you had just killed him. So, you know what?
I'm a bit pissed that he's not dead after everything that he did.
Oh, I prefer that he lives in shame.
But I'm glad that he didn't kill him.
How much stuff do you hide in there, dude?
兄貴、おいら待ってるからな。兄貴は絶対戻ってくる。
They'll find each other again. Oh.
百鬼丸が旅立ちドロロが歩き続けるこの世は戦国へと向かっていた。だが琵琶丸は思う。彼らの行く手に広がるのは決して血だまりだけではないと。
For a while they need to separate and oh my god! You didn't change much! Oh.
I'm so glad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, I'm so glad that they found each other again after all these years, and she looks so much like her mom, guys.
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
I'm crying, I told you I would be.
And I still can't believe. I expect Taomaru to die by the end of the series because he was possessed by the demon and he need to die technically for Yakimaru to receive his limbs back. But
no,
the mom and Jukai.
No, he didn't even. He gave him back. He gave him back his eyes. Everything was over. If they had left, they would be okay. I hate how it happened. Like, okay, Jukai had always lived his life thinking that there was this big purpose that he had to do, and that's why he stayed alive. You know, because he needed to do this, and he needed to give Hyakimaru this new path to take, instead of always reminding him that, gosh kid, either you lose everything or you're gonna be a demon. He's like, you know what, if you choose the path of kindness, the path of humanity, you'll be happy and stuff. Like, he needed to give him that path. So for Jukai, he's been trying to kill himself forever in this show, you know. So as sad as it is, I feel like he wanted to go with that last act. The mom, she got what she wanted, you know. She got to hold both her kids. She got to say everything she wanted to say. And he got to see his mom, you know. I feel like deep down she could never really recover from everything that happened, from everything that she let happen. I know there's this, it's a stupid thing to say because technically she didn't do anything because she had no power. How could she do anything against her husband? Like, it's not how it worked in those days. And to be fair, even if she had tried, I don't think it would have worked. So I feel like despite that, she wasn't to blame, but she blamed herself still, and she would never have recovered from this. So I think that her staying in the house was her choice. You know, she knew that she was gonna die here and everything. But fucking Tahomaru didn't deserve to go too!
I think that by giving back the eyes, he was about to die anyway. He was hurt. Giving back the eyes hurt himself too, and he was bleeding over.
I don't
And
care!
the fact that the demon just possessed him at the end, just to try to take back,
and he fought it!
to kill Yakimaru, he fought the demons back, yeah.
I'm not willing to say that he was dying right there. I think, and even if, like, how would they know he was dying? I feel like they hurried to put Hyakimaru in that hole, and then they just waited till, oh, it's too late, the fucking wall has fallen, now will we die?
You know what? I think that at the end of their fight, maybe Yakimaru decided to... Yeah, he decided to not kill his brother, and just to end it there. And it would have been fine, but just the fact that the demon possessed Tahomaru, Tahomaru said, you're not gonna have the last word, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna give back my brother's eyes, and you're gonna lose. So that's why by taking out his eye, he died at the end.
One thing I really enjoyed though is that, and that's one thing I've been actually mentioning I wanted, was for Tahomaru to, you know, change his way of seeing his brother before the end. I didn't know him taking away the eyes would just settle this, and I do think Hyakimaru's change of heart was kind of fast. But it's following the conversation from the last episode also, and the fact that he noticed that
They're
similar. They both lacked something, so Hyakimaru felt that he deserved to go on this quest, that he deserved what was his, but then he realized that Tahomaru felt exactly the same. He felt that he deserved to be loved by his parents.
It's not because you got everything that you can feel complete.
Yeah.
Usually that's not what's gonna make you happy in life.
Which, it's interesting too, because Hyakimaru was trying to have everything, every body part. He tried to have them all because he thought that that would give him happiness, but then he saw Tahomaru and he's like, you know what? You have everything and you don't feel happy. How is that?
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that? So, in the end, it was a split-second decision. I think he saw like the color turn to green and stuff, and he saw his brother, and he could have killed him right there, and he split-second decision, he decided not to do it because, you know what? This guy is just like him. They're so similar. They wanted the best of everything for everyone. Hyakimaru, well, for himself, but he kind of deserves it. And Tahomaru had a good heart. They saw that, and I love that Tahomaru, like, the word struck him, you know? He hurt his brother, and I think the fact that Hyakimaru was kind to him in the end, and he basically just let him live, and he was like, you're human just like me. He's like, you know what, I think you're right, you are human, because if you weren't human, you wouldn't have spared me. So, they both understood so much in a few seconds that it happened. Still,
a few seconds.
Still, I do love that Tahomaru fought back the demon. I love that he gave back his Hyakimaru's eyes willingly. I hate that he just gave up after that, and that everyone just gave up after that. Like,
how can you say he gave up?
No, not him. I hate that everyone gave up after that. Like, they helped Hyakimaru go, and maybe they thought they would have time, but the fucking house was on fire. You hurry up and this...
I think that they made their choice to die when they went up that mountain. They wanted to save Yakimaru because he was Jukai's son and he was the mother's son. And the mother knew that Tahomaru was about to die.
I don't see it.
She wanted to give him... Sorry, I'm about to cry, guys. She wanted to give him the love that she knew that he deserved, and she couldn't give him because she was waiting for her firstborn to come back. and she felt guilty about it, so she decided to stay with him because he was about to die. And for Jukai, we know that he tried to kill himself way back, and he thought that he had allies.
Jukai, I understand. Jukai, I completely understand. The mom, if I accept the fact that Tahomaru was dying anyway, then okay, it makes sense that the mom would stay behind
she knew
because
that Yakimaru would be fine because Dororo was there for him.
and she would have stayed behind because she wouldn't leave her son dying alone, which is also really, really quite sad.
I'm crying, damn it.
Oh, I still how he could have survived this. Like, this is me trying not to accept truth and facts here, you know? How was he? You say he was probably dying because he was possessed by the demon. Okay.
No, he was probably dying because he was possessed by the demon. You need to kill the demon to have the limbs back.
He had them already. Tahomaru was not dead, and Hyakimaru had his eyes.
Tahomaru was alive. The demon possessed him, and he said, "You're not gonna have the best of me." So he took out his eyes.
Yes.
And while he was possessed by the demon, Hyakimaru killed the demon. So he was pretty much dying afterwards. He was a demon living. He was dying.
I think
If he kept
away the
if he
eyes.
kept the eyes, maybe, but he could be possessed by the demon afterwards. So
He didn't have the eyes anymore. He wasn't possessed anymore.
he got 2 huge holes in his head.
You
Come
can survive
on.
that. He
It's
survived the
true.
first time.
No, come on.
I think it's me trying to not accept the facts
Come on.
here. But,
And although I may be slightly pissed that the father is still alive after all the bullshit
I
that
actually
he
like how
created,
it happened.
to be honest, I'm kind of glad that he didn't kill him at the end.
I'm glad for Hyakimaru to have made that decision, because out of all the people he really wanted to kill, that was like the one at the top of his list. And that's the guy that put him through misery, and he let him live because he chose the right path. I love this. I love this for Hyakimaru. He chose the path that Jukai gave to him in the end, the path that his mother represented, the path that even Tahomaru chose in the end.
Yeah.
He chose peace.
I was
and-
so angry when the father said, "If you kill me, I'm gonna reign with my son Tahomaru as a demon on this land." No, dude, your son Tahomaru chose to be human at the end and to
Yeah.
do the right choice.
I love that Hyakimaru basically told his father,
Go
I-
fudge yourself.
so he said, like, you know what? I chose not to be a demon. I chose to be human. You should choose that as well. And having the dad cry like crazy in the end and admit that maybe if he had chosen to be human before, if he had let his son have a normal life and, went the normal route with him, he would have had a chance to avoid all this carnage and still have his family. He understands that, and he cried, and I think that him crying is better than him dying, because that shows that he's gonna go on living. He lost everyone. His land is burning. His land is not pretty.
His wife is
his
dead.
wife and his son are dead. His
Yeah.
other son is away like forever. I'm like, this man is not gonna live a happy life till he dies, and he's gonna understand the consequences of what he's done. And I prefer this to him just dying.
You know what? He also recognized that maybe if he let Yakimaru be his heir
Yeah.
for his domain, maybe the domain will be prosperous,
Yeah, that's what I
And,
was saying.
all destroyed.
I cried so much, like, when the 3 die. Like, I expected it, not just in this way,
Well, I didn't expect the mom and Jukai to die. Tahomaru, yes, but not these two.
But the way it happened, though, like, I have to say, like, having him, be held by his mom, and the mom basically saying, I love you, like, I'm keeping you with me, I'm staying there because I'm staying with you because you deserve me and stuff. That's everything he ever wanted, so he probably died fucking happy, And Hyakimaru leaving, I love that he understands that his hands are stained and that he's got a lot to learn. He has to learn how to live. When I watched Naruto, that's basically how I saw, like, the ending with Sasuke, with him deciding, like, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but, I mean, it's pretty old, so, him choosing to go on a redemption quest and stuff, that's how I saw it, like, for someone who's lived in hatred and has wanted this need for revenge for so long, like, they don't know how to just live anymore.
Yeah.
So Hyakimaru needs to, well, he did also, because we saw him at the end, like, he seems fucking at peace, but he needed to see what being human felt like. He needed to rediscover the world with his own eyes, with his own limbs, with his humanity inside him, and he needed to understand life itself because he was deprived of that for so long. I love that he basically stayed away from Dororo because it's something he needs to do by himself. He can't, be fooled, or he can't, just imitate someone else, and he can't take the risk that if he's not okay, he's gonna take it out on an innocent person, which is something that is really different from the Hyakkimaru from before. So I love that. And Dororo, same thing. Like she grew up so much. She needed to find her own path, not just follow along with what Hyakkimaru wanted. She needed to.
Well, she understood that he needed to do it by himself.
She found a purpose.
She waited for him, and
Yes,
while she waited for him,
but-
she decided to help the people to build their
True.
own land.
I'm just saying that I think to me it's like Dororo found a purpose in life, because before that everything was about surviving.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't surviving, it was just follow along with the only person that can help you survive, Now she found a purpose. She found something to use her money for. She basically transformed her dad and her mom's dream and made it her own, and now she's helping so many people, and she grew up into a beautiful young lady.
And she looks really so much like her mom.
A lot of people are gonna ship them, I'm sure of it.
Totally shipping them together.
I have a hard time shipping them because first of all, it took me so long to just destroy the idea in my head that Dororo was a boy, and after that, it's just because in this show, I know the age difference isn't that big, but Hyakkimaru looks just so much older. I have a hard time seeing them together. At the end, she's older.
She didn't have a growth spurt. Come on. She was like
I don't
maybe
care,
10 years old. He was 16.
To me,
Their
there's
is not that big.
To me, there's a blockage. But still, in the end, she looks beautiful, just like her mom, like you said. And Hyakkimaru didn't change. He didn't even change kimono like in all these years. So that was such a good show. Like, recently I saw someone, like, I'm following a lot of cosplay groups online, and there was someone showing off a Mio cosplay, and the person was saying, like, I hate how underestimated and just not known this show is. And I'm like, I so agree, because it's a short show. It kind of happened without, I never saw, like,
Any
ads and
advertisement,
stuff
yeah.
for this show. Like, we found it because one of you guys proposed it to us.
And again, thank you guys.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I showed it to a lot of people. The 2 or 3 people I showed it to fell in love with that show right away. The music is so beautiful. I have soundtracks of it on my phone. I also have like the ending.
I both have the first ending and the first opening.
We actually-
because they were just so catching, guys.
I know. We actually know, like, almost by heart, like, the first ending. We sang it so many times. It's such a beautiful song. And I saw some people cosplay it too. Like, this show is precious. It comes from, like, the father of manga. Like,
It's
the
a really
father
good
of,
remake.
yeah, it's first of all, the story in itself is original, really different from what we're used to. I love that. I don't know how they did it in the original, but this time I love that the remake took something that we would never have watched because it's been so long since it aired. The graphics are so different, and the type of anime that it wouldn't appeal to us today. So I love that they took this precious story and made it available for us, and I hope that people keep watching it and discover this show, because gosh, it deserves a following,
Yeah.
and the moral behind it, like, what is humanity, and should we, like, abandon humanity in order to have, peace and freedom and wealth and stuff, or should we fight to stay human, even though it's the hardest path, even though it's difficult? Is it still the best option to keep fighting and make sure that we work together in order to obtain what we want? Because you need to deserve these things. Like, it's true that life is harsh, life is not fair to a lot of people, but I still think that despite everything, everyone should still fight together and learn to become stronger together, instead of just taking the easy way and use someone else's suffering. Like, humanity itself is so beautiful to experience, and this is the purest form of humanity. I just it's such a good story.
Oh.
The graphics were beautiful, amazing. Seriously, I I rarely saw a character so attracting, you know? And that's not because he's cute and stuff, it's just because he's well drawn. But yeah, good first game. Good characters, good story, good graphics, amazing music. Woof, I'm gonna miss this show. I feel still so sad about how it ended, but it's a bittersweet ending, but still.
Yeah. It's a good bittersweet ending.
And there's another part of me who's just really happy that we finished this.
Finally.
After so many months. Whew.
Alright. So, thank you guys for being so patient with us.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's been really long that we were supposed to finish this show.
I don't even think anyone is still, waiting for these episodes.
But yeah, it's been a journey for us to watch this show, to discover this show, and we can't wait to receive other great suggestions by you guys, because this one was really amazing.
We have a few shows actually in the works right now, like a couple shows that I said before that we wanted to do, and we'll be working on that next. I know we're bringing back Steins Gate really soon. There's another show I want to work on. You might have heard of it. It's called like Demon Slayer.
Damn it.
I've been wanting to watch Demon Slayer for a while now, so this is coming. And after that, like we will do some polls. Like we'll look at suggestions that you guys gave us, and we'll do a poll.
Yeah. So thank you again, guys, and see you for the next show. Which I don't know when will it be, but see you next show, guys.
Yeah. Bye.